a really long time, we have been talking about ChatGPT, but we are getting bored of it, aren't we? So, let's talk about a new kid on the block by Google, none other than Google Bard. What is Google Bard? Google Bard is a ChatGPT like artificial intelligence based on technology called as Lambda. So first thing first, how are they really different? Well, while we know ChatGPT can write, it can translate, it can converse in a human-like manner, it can write code, it can convert, it can give you Excel formulas and do much more. Basically, it has much wider scope of work. While Google Bard is right now, as they roll it out, they haven't, Google hasn't really rolled out Bard, but when they roll it out, it will primarily do only function of doing text-based conversation. So yeah, in their scope, they both are really different at this point in time. Google has taken 2 years to build Lambda technology-based Google Bard. It is not something that's coming overnight, right? So Google has been working on it and they have just now released it. Now the question is, as an SEO, why do you need to care about this? You need to really care about this because Google is using it to amplify searches that we as users are making. So it is going to change the SEO world once again for the better, and there are a lot of conversations around and fear around what will happen to SEO jobs. So let me clarify that SEO is going to change forever. SEO jobs are going to change forever. Yes, there will be certain amount of consolidation with such technology coming in. And if you want to know more, I have already created one video that is supporting ChatGPT use case, and I'm going to create more videos that talk about Google Bard, because yes, the future is here and Google Bard will change a lot of things for SEO professionals. And Google is not just going to stop at search. They are working to build these advancements into other products. Is what exactly they said. They are starting with only search. And now their newest search technologies like Lambda, Palm, Imagine and Music LM are building on this. Certainly this is going to grow big, which means from language to images to audios to videos, everything is going to change in terms of SEO. So as we know, ChatGPT is only returning text-based results, but Google has huge library, right? Which means Google will be using audio, video, images and information from all these sources that are getting created on Google in real time. You understand the difference here between ChatGPT and Bard? ChatGPT is getting updated in November, December when it was launched. It was using 2 years dated information. It is getting faster and faster. It is getting updated on a regular basis, but still it is not using real-time information, which means ChatGPT cannot be used for certain things like notes, like news, weather telecast, new movie releases, and a lot of information that gets updated on a regular basis. While Google Bard can be used for all of this, because Google is getting real-time user-generated, business-generated content on a daily basis. So a lot of information in real-time basis is going to change a lot of things in case of Google Bard. And with Google's advanced artificial intelligence and Lambda technology, search is going to change, because ChatGPT right now can only do magic with text-based stuff. It is not even correctly giving you links right now. But with Google Bard, imagine if Google starts giving you links in your queries, which of course they are going to do, because that's what Google is all about, right? So imagine you asking Google, I want to buy a handbag which is suitable for an evening gown, which is a white color and blah blah blah. And Google gives you a specific link to go to and check out that kind of handbag. So you see that all other search results will go down, all other pages that you have ranked will go down, and Google will create a special space. Like when Google introduced zero ranking, which means when Google started giving answer right above all the links, that zero position now will be taken by something called as Google Bard, which is using Lambda technology, and it will give answer to your precise question just like a human being, it will understand your needs, wants and requirement and will return result, which means there are a lot of threats here. There are threats on SEO jobs, because a lot of consolidation will happen, and I'm not just trying to induce fear here. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to warn you that we need to, as an SEO professional, you need to update yourself, upgrade yourself, and start using technology for your benefit, so that when things change, you are someone who is already understanding it and using it to create strategy. Well, coming back to the point, so yeah, Google will give this top space to Google Bard, and then exact results will return. So it will not only impact SEO professionals, it will also impact businesses, because now businesses will go down if this is if this is something that Google does. It start returning result in zero position and start giving links, start giving videos, start giving images as an answer, then of course over all other search results this will take precedence, and the game of SEO will change big time. So you get it right, that embracing technology is not an option. You have to embrace technology, and in order to embrace this change, and you really need to start understanding how you can leverage ChatGPT. How you can give briefs to ChatGPT in such shape and form that it works to your advantage. How you can optimize your time in doing things where your strategic thinking is required, and how you can leverage tools like ChatGPT. There are several other tools like Merlin. There are image artificial intelligence based tools called Wally. You can use these technologies in your advantage to save your time by outsourcing some kind of work to this technology and investing your time in more strategic, more contextual, more subjective things. While I was sitting back and thinking about what will happen when Google Bard will actually come into existence, because it's right now still in testing and not been rolled out yet, and it will start gradually rolling out with some countries. That's how Google rolls out every product. But what is it that you and I as an SEO professional can do to make things work? And then it occurred to me, for the longest of time I spent on this website called as Quora, which is a question and answer site, and it is dominated by questions and answers which are very, very subjective in nature and which are driven by personal stories. And we as humans really rely on experiences of other people, and this is not going to go away, and this can't be taken away by an artificial intelligence related language model, because a robot or a model cannot really experience things. So a segment of SEO is going to be much more valuable, and you should consider this as SEO professional and business owner, is if you are bringing real life example, real life stories into existing in your SEO, then artificial intelligence cannot do that. They cannot build that. For example, I remember seeing tons of information on Quora that used to talk about people and their real life experiences, people who have served in army and what they have lived through, what their experiences are, and people are coming and reading that kind of content, and that's not gonna go away. In fact, with time, when the sea of web will be filled with artificial intelligence driven content, then such content which is real life experience driven is going to be even more important, because it's going to be rare, and everything that's rare is important, or rather valuable. Which also means, and this is my prediction, right, because this technology is really new and a lot of it, what I'm saying, is hypothetical. For example, in my opinion, if you are an e-commerce site, then what people are talking about, the product that you sell, is going to gain a lot more information, because that is again human experience, and that an artificial intelligence solution cannot bring to life. When people are so another thing that I wanted to say is, rather than going broad like what is digital marketing, go specific. For example, how using digital marketing I can improve click-through rate of an ad campaign that was once performing good, but now the performance is going down. Now this is a very specific query, and artificial intelligence solutions will give you very subjective but maybe if then answers. But if you are creating content and you are giving use cases and examples to show how this common problem can be solved, you are going specific, you are beating the AI, because what you can bring from your experience, AI cannot bring. So, yeah, that's all for now. This is Nidhi signing off. Do check out my playlist on ChatGPT. And now I'm going to create playlist on Google Bard as soon as it is released. So stay tuned. Do not forget to subscribe.